Huzzah, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess for the Nintendo GameCube Minimalist Run. Last time, we went to the marketplace and found Ilia, and today we're headed to Lake Hylia, across a bridge of oil. That seems a little bit fishy, if you know what I mean. And by fishy, I mean, oh my gosh, fire arrows! We're gonna get cornered! Ah! Anywho, guys, I am doing this video in post. The reason being, it has been a good 5 or so months since I've last sat down and recorded this. I am not joking. The LP is pretty much done at this rate, but I still have the final boss to do. Everything else beforehand is pretty much done. I just haven't had the time to go back and edit these videos as of late because of, well, college. I had meant to release all of these episodes during the college semester for me. Little did I know that my semester would end up being a living hell because 2 of my classes were a complete pain in the butt, if you know what I mean. I had to withdraw out of them, if that's of any exaggeration. But yeah, I never really had the time to go back and try to edit these all at once because I was too busy doing other assignments on the computer, unfortunately, because that's where most of my homework assignments were, pretty much. But Lake Hylia is looking a little dry for some reason. Not for sure why. If we can find out the cause of this by possibly talking to some Zoras, maybe we will find out. Maybe we will find the source. Maybe we will find a way to the root of the problem. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know. I forget all of what I've done in this video because this video was recorded, like I said earlier, 5 or 6 months ago. It is December for me. This was recorded back in like June or July or something. And I'm just trying to remember deep down inside what the flit I was doing. I guess right now what we're doing is getting some information from the people here to see what's wrong. How the flit am I supposed to get up there? How the flit am I supposed to get to the Light Spirit Linearu? Oh my gosh, a monster. We better do something about that. Hint, hint. But yeah, what I plan to do since I'm finally on my Christmas break is I need to get these video files off my computer, essentially. And what I'm going to be doing is, instead of the usual Monday, Wednesday, Friday routine, up until the Christmas break ends for me, because I started my Christmas break relatively early, I plan to get these episodes out every weekday. Meaning Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and also Tuesday and Thursday, because why the flit not? That being said, though, I'm not going to be doing all of these in post. I'm only doing this one in post particularly because, A, I admittingly did not like the commentary for this episode. That's why I didn't choose to do it in 24, because I was actually okay with that commentary. And then, B, I needed to update you guys on the situation, and nobody watched this update videos for some reason. Sad face. But, yeah. After taking on the, No, that's not what's happening at all, is it? No, he's just going to throw me down. For 1 full heart of damage. Ouch. So we need to get the Bokoblin guy off the bird, so we can do something about the bird. By that, we need to get the Bokoblin off by attacking the bird itself, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But hey, Zelda logic, what the flit do I know? But yeah, it's been quite a thing lately. It just sucks when the original plans you had going for your LP projects all seem to go down the toilet when it comes to your semester being harder than you had estimated, really. I really had underestimated my semester at first, and I regret doing that because I'm in a position of where I kind of got my general study courses done. Ugh, I butchered that. And I'm taking all of my major related courses now, and if I can give anybody advice, I would treat those courses differently than the general studies courses. It is a completely different beast. It's almost like you're in a completely different school altogether, really. And you have to really pick up your game. That's like the best life advice I can give you, folks. And I was supposed to, like, get a marathon uploaded too of a particular series that I still don't feel like mentioning at the moment, but that also didn't happen either. So hopefully, maybe, possibly, I can get on that, because there's one game in that particular series where I had trouble recording it for some reason, and I need to get that game done before I upload the others, just so you know. Alright. But yeah, now that we got the bokoblin off the bird, it's time to fly through a cave of bokoblins and stalactites and rocky structures and Twilight. I can't think of anything else. I'm sorry if I'm sorry, folks. I was about to say Phi. This isn't Skyward Sword, Ken. Don't be skipping ahead to the future. Or the past, if you know what I mean. No. No. Absolutely no. I forget how long this episode was, actually. I could have sworn it was like 15 minutes or something, but it's 7 minutes in and we're not even halfway through yet. Gotta get used to doing commentary again, folks. And wait a second, did I intend to cut various segments of this out? That might explain why it's longer than most of my other videos, because of this section alone. Huh. Yeah, I was probably like thinking to myself at the time, hey Ken, you gotta remember to do this. And right now I'm sitting here like, how the flit am I going to remember this when I have like 3 computer language courses up my butt? Like, come on. Okay, get real. I get so lonely sometimes I end up talking to myself. It's strange, I know. So let us dodge the stalactites for great justice, even though they're really slow and telegraphed. It's almost like dodging a warlock punch in Smash Brothers or something. Which, by the way, since it is December, I must say I have been enjoying Smash 4 as of late. It's definitely no Melee or Project M, but I rather enjoy the game for what it is. I feel like I can competently play a lot of the characters without having to worry about, like, just feeling obliteratingly outclassed by everything, you know? Because, like, in Melee, I played Link and Ganondorf in Melee. And Link, as everybody knows, is a low tier, and Ganondorf's sort of a upper mid-tier character, but he gets absolutely destroyed by Sheik and Fox. But, like, even though I have a good high knowledge of, like, how the tiers work and why characters are ranked as high as they are, and character potential and strengths and whatnot, I tend not to give a crap about, like, what the tiers actually indicate in terms of tournament success, because it's not like I'm going to be going to Apex 2015 or Sax Weekly or something anytime soon, you know? I've only ever been to one tournament, and I got like 9th out of 28 in Project M, which is not all that bad, really, but take me to any other tournament and I probably would have gotten wrecked. I love competitive play in Smash Bros. I really do. I know it's like a happy accident and whatnot, but it's a lot of fun. I know a lot of people give the competitive community a lot of crap, and my advice to a lot of the people out there is that you kind of just need to give a lot of those people a chance, because there actually are some pretty good folks out there willing to teach their students something, as I like to put it. Teach them the tech skill, teach them the knowledge, teach them the matchup specifics, teach them how to read, the fundamentals. But yeah. Anywho, after that brief history of Smash in my life has come to pass, or has come to pass anyway, we have arrived to the top of Zora's Fountain. Or not Zora's Fountain, but Zora's River, and apparently everything is frozen over. That's no good. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. So yeah, it is freezing cold. Better do something about that. So, the solution is simple. Jump down, follow the snow. I can't think of a clever follow-up. I cannot. It's like, Ken, you used to be all witty and hilarious and goofy. You had a lot of charm in a lot of your past LP videos. Where did that go to? Have I finally reached the point in my LPing career where I've become an extremely boring Let's Player? Is this my destiny? Has its nasty fate crawled around my fingers? Has it taken me by its icy grasp and had me succumb to defeat? Well, hopefully, if I do some more post-commentary episodes in the future, because I know I have a few hiccups here and there throughout the playthrough, we will journey on and find out, my friends. After all, we are playing with two timelines here. One with the Ken of the past, 6 months ago. 6 or 5 months ago, I don't really know. And then the current-ish Ken, which is the one you're listening to right about now. I don't plan to do post-commentary all that often, though. That is the truth. Otherwise, I'd probably kill myself. Anywho, now that we have reached the source, let us see what has happened within the domain of the Zoras. Well, there looks to be some Twilight creatures. Twilight creatures? I'm not for sure what these things are called. I forget. I need to load the game up again and do some research, I suppose. Yeah, kind of strange that there doesn't seem to be any Zoras floating around. But, wait a second, I see some flames under there. That doesn't look too good. Oh, yep. The Zoras done got frozen tonight. They were frozen today. Yeah. Out of sympathy and just the pure will to move on, we need to do something about this, so it looks like we're going to need the assistance of portals to do the job for us. This is very similar to the bridge incident in Kakuiko Gorge, so it's somewhat of a repeat of that, essentially. You'll be doing this quite often throughout the game. And I think it's a pretty interesting puzzle mechanic, if I do say so myself. We don't actually have to look too far, actually. I mean, if you know your elements pretty well, especially when it comes to common, hey, this area in Hyrule is associated with this element knowledge or whatever. I mean, you'll know to go to Death Mountain and get this welcoming rock right over here and then plunge it into the icy depths of Zora's Domain. That is how things work. I love how she pulls it out of the ground, but it doesn't, like, leave a big gaping hole that somebody will trip into and fall and plummet. No, it's just some kind of black texture on the ground or something. It's like, what? Some sturdy ground there, Gorons. You should teach me how you perfect these mountains of craftsmanship. Well, that was pretty quick. Solution solved. Now we just need to write this thing down and visit the spirit of light within this region. And everything is happy and hunky-dory. The end. Well, that is for this episode anyway. Anywho, guys, I'm going to meet you back in the past when we see you guys in the next episode. So, thank you guys for watching. I apologize for the long delay. I hope you guys can forgive me for now. And I will see you all then. So, ciao!